Hi there, welcome back to Morrigan's cottage. Morrigan's here beside me going mad like she always does whenever the camera goes on. In today's video I thought it would be nice to give you a tour, a proper tour of the cottage, go into each room and kind of just talk about the plans and kind of go over the details of the room. At the very end, oh, honey, can you sit down? Thank you. Towards the end of the video, I think there will be a couple parts of the house and the outbuildings that I haven't shown before. I might be wrong, I don't think I've shown them before. So that is more towards the end of the video. I'll show kind of the sheds, the utility rooms, and talk a little bit about the plans for those. It's been about a month of uploading videos at this point, like quite consistently, twice a week. On Wednesdays and on Saturdays, and that seems to be working. Like, it seems to be a routine and schedule that I can stick to, so the plan is I'm going to stick to that routine for now. The way it's working is that on Saturdays I'm uploading kind of like a weekly recap of what was done at the house for the previous weeks, and then on Wednesdays I tend to be posting like what I'm planting in my garden, cottage tour, land tour, kind of different bits like that. And as we come into March, the house is going to start getting a lot done to it. That's when the real movement on the renovation is going to kick off. The grants are going to hopefully kick off, and obviously we're coming into spring, so there's going to be a lot more gardening and being outdoors. A big thank you to everyone who has watched and subscribed. I really thought I would be the only person to watch these videos in moments when I needed reminders that the house is making progress, but thank you to everyone who has kind of started to follow along the journey. Yeah, we'll see kind of where we can take it. So I thought what I would do is give you a walkthrough of the house. This is the front door here, so when you come in through the front door, you come into this hallway. Please excuse the mess. So this is the hallway. There's no light or anything at the moment, so one will have to be put in. Isn't that right, honey? Then straight to the left of the front door is what I call bedroom number 2. So this is bedroom number 2. And again, excuse the mess. Everything is just used as storage right now. So you come in and there's this really nice big window in the front, and it's very dirty, but there is actually a beautiful view out this window. So that's the view out this window. It needs to eventually be cleaned. So then when you come into the room, this is what it's currently like. So these 2 dressers came with the house, and there is timber floors. And it's big enough, it's hard to tell in the video, but it is big enough that you could fit a double bed in here. Now, it would take up most of the room, but the plan would be that over there is the hot press, so the hot water tank is in there. So the plan for this room, the radiator is going to be changed. And then when you come in, there's going to be like a big double bed here. And then the plan is to have like a nicer dresser here with like a mirror on top. And yeah, that'll be this room. It'll be the spare bedroom for when people come to visit, hopefully. So then you come out of that room. And that is, I should point out, part of the old house. And then straight to your right off the hallway, you have the bathroom, which I have shown before, but I'll show it again really quick. So the bathroom has this really nice big window as well, and it has the huge bathtub. And then you've got your basics, your sink, mirror. You have your shower and your toilet. That's going to be replaced. That'll be replaced. The bath is fine, but I'd like a different one day, but for now it's fine. But yeah, so this is the bathroom. I don't have as much to do in here as I do in the rest of the house. So this is also part of the old house. Now, so coming straight in from the hallway, you walk down through here and you come straight into the kitchen. Come on in, honey. Which is vastly improved from when you would have first seen it. So this is the kitchen. I said it in a previous video, but eventually the kitchen will maybe have a small island here. There's going to be cabinets that kind of come across here, have the oven here, more cabinets that will loop all the way around to here. So this is the kitchen, and again, the view from the kitchen is pretty sweet. The views from all the rooms is pretty awesome, actually. So this is your view from the kitchen. The only thing is I wish there was more windows in the kitchen to let more light in, but this will have to do for now. So to the left of the kitchen, when you come in from the hallway, you turn right. I should load my left and right. So you turn right and you come down this dark little hallway that also doesn't have a light. So the plan is maybe have a book stand here and get a light put in so it's not as dark. You come to this room, which apparently Sonic lived here. I love the door. So this is technically bedroom number 3, but this is what my home office will be. Before we go in, I will just warn you, this room is a dumping ground for absolutely everything. So, all the supplies, everything we have gets shoved into here until it's needed. So, because of that, it looks very small. I'm going to go to the end of the room, and it's a small room, which is why it would be perfect for an office. Honey. So, like I said, full of crap, but this is what will eventually be the study. So this room here would be a small single if it wasn't, and I'd probably like put the bed over there, like whatever. But the plan for this room is there's going to be a small couch down the very back that will come out as a bed in case I need an extra bed. And then the plan is there's going to be a new radiator, and I think I'd like to put the desk here and then remove, there's lining on the window that maybe it can't come off. I'd like to remove whatever's on this window that you can't see out very clearly, but alas, that is not for right now. So yeah, this is the study. Eventually this will be painted green and it will be panelled and it's going to look really nice. I don't really go into that room that much because there's mice and stuff. So back out into the hallway, and it leads us into the kitchen again. And then from the kitchen, you come into what is my favorite room of the house, but is the one room I don't use because there's mice in it sometimes. So this is the sitting room. Now the sitting room is huge. There's no real words to describe just how big it is. It's got these lovely French doors that are broken. It's got a big window, so it gets light all the time because it is a south-facing property. I don't know what to do with the sitting room. I mean, it's going to be obviously a sitting room. Eventually, hopefully, there will be a working fireplace. That's not working at the moment, but the plan is the couch is I have an L couch that's going in, so it's going to kind of come along here. And then over there, you'll have like a coffee table with the TV. The fire will be still there. But then you have kind of this half of the room that I just don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I mean, at Christmas time, the Christmas tree will probably go right there. But for right now, I don't know what to do with it. I have thought about partitioning the room and like having a wall start here and cut down to kind of across to here and have like a smaller room, maybe like a dining room. But I would never use it, so it might just be handier to have this nice big kind of open space. But this is the sitting room. And then off the sitting room, there's 2 smaller rooms. So the first is being guarded by Princess Bonya. Bonya is the Irish word for milk, for anyone who's not from Ireland. When I got her, she was white as milk, and now she's grey and a little bit of white, so that doesn't really fit anymore. But so this is the main bedroom. I've shown it before. This is the window out the front, and it has that really nice view You just can't really see it right now because it's condensation. But there is a nice view out there. This is back into the old part of the house. So this, you can see from the marks on the wall, this used to be a chimney place. And right here is a wall that leads into, it's actually quite soft. The wall leads into the smaller bedroom because this would have been part of the 3-roomed cottage. But yeah, so this is the room as it currently stands. Eventually this room will have one wall painted this color, and it'll be that wall right there. There's going to be a big, probably a king-size bed coming out here. Then like a nightstand obviously on either side. And here the plan is I am gonna make a fireplace here. So there's gonna be a fireplace in the middle. It's gonna look like it has a chimney, but it won't obviously. And then above it there's gonna be like a TV around here. And then the plan is to have like built-ins beside it that I can put my clothes and stuff in. I actually don't have a lot of clothes. I'm not a big clothes collector. So yeah, so this is the main bedroom and it just comes off the living room. And then finally, I don't know if I've ever shown this room. There's not much point to it. Oh, she's desperate. She's chasing me around with the ball. Go on. I don't know if I've ever shown this room. It's not really a room. There is a lean on the front of the house. And this is the back part of it. I never really come in here. But this will be, and as it was used previously, oh, there's spider webs everywhere. So this is the utility room. It obviously is not the utility room. Presently, I don't come in here. It kind of creeps me out. There's some wood in here, but it's all moldy because it's just damp. And there is water coming in this room, but eventually this may one day maybe be a nice utility room, but we'll see. I'd like to, there's a dryer in here, probably doesn't work, but eventually I'd like to have like a washer dryer plumbed in here. So yeah, it'll need to be plastered. I really don't ever spend any time in here. Come on, you ready? So in this part of the tour, I'm going to show you kind of in more detail the stables and outhouses that the cottage came with. The family I purchased the house off used to keep horses, so they have these few outhouses. So this is the biggest of the 4 kind of outhouses or sheds. It looks like it was at one point plumbed to water, but I'm not sure if that's still running. The roof and the timbers aren't fantastic in this one. Coming out here we have the second stable or shed. This one has a window, and when we open it up you'll see some creepy couches that were left inside. Overall, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with these spaces. Ideally, in the future, I would like to get some donkeys and goats and pigs and hens and all of that good stuff. But that is still a ways away, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it. So that is the second stable there, and then this is the third one here. This one is empty, but it is in slightly better condition, aside from the fact that the beam going across the roof is, well, it looks to be rotten to me. I'm no expert, so I'll have to get that looked at. And this is the final storage area that came with the property, and as you can see, it's just filled with crap right now. Lots of wood, old gates, trash and things like that, so this will need a full clear out this coming summer.